Hi everyone and welcome back. In this lesson, we will learn useful expressions we can use to talk about our life experiences. Let's begin with the model dialogue, and afterwards, we will explain all the expressions in detail. Have you ever been to Rome? Yes, I've been to Rome twice. Have you? No, I've never been there. First, to ask about people's life experiences, we can ask a question like this. Have you ever been to Rome? Have you ever been to Rome? To ask about people's life experiences, we use a question that uses the present perfect tense. But there are a couple of key points to note with this question. Firstly, the word ever is used to refer to events within a certain time frame. And since the present perfect tense is used to refer to events between an unspecified point in time in the past and now, ever is used to refer to an expansive range of time. So a question that uses the structure have you ever is used to ask about people's life experiences. And in general, ever is used in questions and negative statements. The other key point is the differences between have gone and have been. Have gone is used to talk about someone who has gone somewhere, and it generally means that the person has not returned. On the other hand, have been is used to talk about someone who went somewhere and came back. So to talk about places people have traveled to, we use have been and not have gone. Here are a few other example sentences. Have you ever been to Korea? Have you ever been to Mexico? Have you ever been to Singapore? Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these questions. Have you ever been to Rome? Have you ever been to Korea? Have you ever been to Mexico? Have you ever been to Singapore? That was great, well done. Next, to say that you have traveled to a certain place in the past more than once, you can say this. Yes, I've been to Rome twice. Yes, I've been to Rome twice. First, we answer by saying yes, and then we say, I've been to Rome to say that you have visited there. Afterwards, we add the word twice to say that we have been to Rome 2 times before. And this sentence highlights another key use of the present perfect tense. We can use the present perfect tense to talk about something we did repeatedly in the past. And we can do this by using phrases like once, twice, 3 times, and so on at the end of the sentence. Here are a few other example sentences. Yes, I've been to Korea 3 times. Yes, I've been to Mexico many times. Yes, I've been to Singapore once. So as well as number words, we can use words like many to express how we've been somewhere lots of times before. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these sentences. Yes, I've been to Rome twice. Yes, I've been to Korea 3 times. Yes, I've been to Mexico many times. Yes, I've been to Singapore once. Great job, well done. Next, when we are responding to someone's question about our life experience, and we want to say that we've not had that experience before, we can say something like this. No, I've never been there. No, I've never been there. First, we answer by saying no, and this tells the other person that we haven't had that experience before. Then we can say, I've never been there. And the word never helps to emphasize that something didn't happen before at any time in the past. Also, since never already includes the meaning of not, we don't need to change the verb structure into a negative form. Lastly, the word there refers to the place the other person is asking about, which in our model dialogue is Rome. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of this sentence. No, I've never been there. No, I've never been there. Excellent job, well done. Let's listen to the whole dialogue again. Have you ever been to Rome? Yes, I've been to Rome twice. Have you? No, I've never been there. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of this dialogue. We will do 2 speaking practices and all the lines will be on the screen. So when it's your turn, please read the lines and participate in the dialogue. Let's begin. Have you ever been to Rome? No, I've never been there. Yes, I've been to Rome twice. Have you? Fantastic job today. Well done. Okay, so in this lesson, we learned useful expressions we can use to talk about our life experiences. The next lesson is the speaking drill lesson, and I will see you soon again in the lesson after that. Bye bye.